see there, it does have a Saikamu system, which is new type-controlled, unguided weaponry. Kind of like what Lala makes use of. It's a very interesting mobile suit. I don't really use it much, at least that I can remember. But you know what? That's fine. It's also a very heavy armored mobile suit, so let's see if I can find it. There you are. The Zong. As you can tell, it's missing something. The legs. And in reality, space, you don't really need the legs. They're there just kind of for show. This thing is equipped with a lot of boosters underneath that skirt armor. But it's interesting. Not my... I prefer the perfect Zong version, which is the completed version. Better than just this, the 80% version. Let's see, what am I doing? Destroying something? Let's take out the Gelgoog. You can hit one. Let's see, it's got hand cannon lasers, which it just shoots laser beams out of all of its fingers. Something that the Psycho Gundam will take to heart in Zeta. Didn't have enough time to boost out of that. Of course you're gonna run away. You're gonna run away too. God damn it, get back. There you go. Good job, partner. You don't hear this music often. Or at least this portion of it. You guys are running away, aren't you? There we go. I'm happy. I got 1 kill. Good to go. 2 kills. Good to go. Yeah, these missions are going to get a lot harder really quick. There's a gem. Yeah, not so much funny, or not so funny now, is it? When I shoot back. Woohoo! Track that shot pretty well. I'll take that. That's fine. Wow, man, they are appearing out of fucking nowhere. Ah! Fuck all of you. What do we got? A ball? Really? Looks like a gem, but he's running with his tail between his legs. Another ball. A gem. I thought he was running away already. Oh, crap. Wow. There's something that's got to be background, or downloading in my background. Maybe an update from Steam or something. Like, that's ridiculous. I have never experienced that much lag in this game. Slowdown, yeah, but for the PS2, that's not an uncommon thing. Not system-wise. But that is an actual slowdown from the system. Of course, now they start sending troops here quicker. So what do we do there? How does that work? At the end of the timer, do we just kind of like scamper off and leave whatever mobile suits are there to do, you know, good game, good war? Just, you know, shake hands and go back to our respective homes and wait for the next mission? Is that how this works? Well, here we go. The battle for Solomon has begun. Escort Allied Cruiser. This is kind of a difficult mission, so let's take the Zong out for a spin. See? No legs. And that weird mouth portion on the head unit is actually a mega particle cannon, which is unusual for a mobile suit to be packing one of those, at least at this stage in the era. Once you get to Zeta and Double Zeta, that's just common thing. So, let's use this mobile suit and see how she fares. First attack. Not too bad. 5 lasers. Spread shot. Now, I'm not sure. Okay, yeah. Triangle does that attack, where it actually shoots a laser from the head. I thought you could launch the arm units off this thing. Ah, you can. There it is, the secondary fire. Now, if you notice, I just took my arm off and launched it at him. You can actually use both of them at once, and it will go to whatever mobile suit and fire at it. It's an interesting little trick, but it does literally disarm you for a moment. So, be warned. But, like, if you're on the opposite side of a field or something, it's really handy. But you can't, if you try and use the multiple attack button after you've launched both arms, you'll just fire your head beam cannon. So, nice shooting, that's working well. A core booster. Yeah, I can hit that. It's kind of cheap because these things are pretty well guaranteed to hit. The only chances that the enemy will evade it is if one, they've already been hit and they're in their yellow lock, or two, if they happen to be dodging something else at the time. But it's a very good way to destroy multiple mobile suits at once. And it doesn't really have an ammo count. It's like a beam type, so by the time it recharges, you're okay. Never really used this mobile suit. I always stuck with the Gelgoog. It's one of my main lines. But this is growing on me. I like this. Because I can engage multiple mobile suits at once. No, didn't think that good. Come on. Now, I'm not entirely sure if the head beam is stronger than the five-fingered death punch. Come on. There. Get him, my arms. Oh yeah, if there's no enemy by you and you try to launch them, they'll just kind of hover next to you. Well, the beam seems to be at least more powerful enough to... Oh, that's not good. At least is powerful enough to take out a Dom. There we go. Wow, the Musai took quite a bit of damage. That's some gun tanks for you. You know what? That wasn't too bad. I had forgotten that you could actually employ the Saikamu system to launch your arms at them. Oh, fantastic. I received a Zaku 2? Received an Agai. Okay. What else? No shit, really? Nothing new down there. We got Texas Colony here. Big Zom. Combat testing. Alright, I'm up for this. Now, you can use the Zong on, I think in the ground types, but I'm not sure if you can use it in gravity ground missions. So, I'm not entirely sure for that. But since we're stuck on the ground, we can always use some of our ground mobile suits while we have a chance. I do wish they would have given you more custom type units instead of just all Char custom. What about the Johnny Raiden custom, or the Shin Matsunaga, or any of the Tri-Stars? Alright, so here's Big Zom. Everybody remembers Big Zom? It's Big Zom actually that's equipped with one of the only mega particle cannons. So it's a fairly effective killing machine. It's also a bitch because it's got a, I think it had an actual deployable eye field, which is another first for this time of the war. Eye fields were really only introduced towards the end, and it was on Gym Commands, if I recall, that had them, and something else. Oh, it does stun them. What do you know? That's the first time I've actually made effective use out of that weapon. I did not know the Flash would stun people. Well, now, whoa, he got totally screwed. Came close. Ah! Watch out for Big Zong. He will hit you. And unfortunately, he will destroy you if you're not careful. Watch out for the legs, too. They do damage, as that poor Jin is finding out. The kick. There we go. The Big Zom is a gentle giant. He'll only hurt you if you get underneath him. Really? You're still not dead yet? Oh, you bitch. Boy, they're just sending a lot of troops over there. You guys have no chance. Not against Big Zong. I mean, just think if they started mass producing this monster. It took Armoro to be able to destroy this thing. One of the, you can actually play as the Big Zong in Encounters in Space, and in that game you actually have a special, like a special bar where you can do a certain attack after it's full, or if it has certain ammo left to it. You gotta love the Big Zong's attack. The Big Zong, when it has full special, actually brings out its pilot, whose name I can't remember. He's part of the zombie family, but he's fucking crazy. He gets out of it and shoots at the enemy with a machine gun. And I'm pretty sure he screams his infamous line, "You shall not defeat me." But it's useless. It really is. But it's still kind of funny. Just it does that. Ugh. 16 mobile suits, not bad. Can't complain there. But then again, they really weren't trying to kill me. Waiting to see if anything shows back up on the ground, but so far nothing. Destroy 3 Magellan. Sounds like a job for a Gaian. I think that's a G armor, I think, is what that's called on the loading screen there, which is when the Gundam is actually inside the G fighter. Oh, piss off. I ain't gonna fight you. There we go. Alright, there's our first Magellan. Still kind of behind. Oh god, watch out for that cannon. They don't fire often, but they fire enough that you gotta be on your toes a little bit. Alright, I think we can get kind of close to him now. There we go. Take out more turrets. And there's one Magellan. Ugh, piss off, Jim. Whoop. Hit our partner there. Nearly had him. Nearly had him. That got him. Oh, look what's back. Be careful, you're out of field. Yeah. Like I said before, I don't think it's actually happened yet on screen, but you can get hit while you're under autopilot controls. Yes, take out more turrets. Buff my score. Thank you, Dom, for interrupting that attack pattern. Another jab! Great. Fantastic. Oh, those are the floating mines. I've been using, or calling them the wrong thing. Wow, another one where I destroyed the legs first. Anyways, it really shouldn't matter. There's no real point in dealing with these guys. It's just a Magellan that we're going to take out. Alright, you know what, buddy? You're starting to piss me off. And you, your friend, too. Alright. Doesn't matter, I win. Ha ha ha. So it looks like the secondary fire button for the shield actually does deploy mines. I thought, I don't know why I was calling the missiles mines. $21, that's not bad. But then again, a lot of those were turrets, so shouldn't be surprised. Still that same mission. Oh, okay, now we actually have a battle strength bar. Brick Dom sounds fine. Yeah, why didn't they ever make a space goof? I'm sure there's a variation where there is one, but it'd been nice to be able to use some of the mobile suits that I have more often. Alright, so not too bad. Destroy their health bar. If we die, or at least our mobile suit does, we get the relaunch. Huh, that does do damage. What do you... Doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but does some. Yeah, of course. I knew I was going to get hit by at least one of them. Yep. Boring. Can't really think of much to talk about for commentary right now, and I apologize for that. There's not a whole lot of news in the Gundam world itself. I think the OVA for Unicorn number 6 is coming out. Nothing new on Origin, at least to my knowledge. I don't even know if there's a release date yet. Oh, I could have finished that guy off if I had been paying attention. Now that works. Let's see, what else is there in news? Not a whole lot. Oh, wait a minute. Now, I remember there's a Gundam Unicorn game that is, I don't know if it's scheduled for an American release, but for PS3, it's going to be designed by From Software. And From Software, for those who've never played their games, are famous for their Armored Core series, the Ace series, which is another Century. Very big game for the PSP and some for PS2, I believe. They're doing a Gundam Unicorn game. It looks interesting. I've seen some initial screenshots, but right now it's not even done. I think it's scheduled for sometime next year for a release date, but chances are pretty good it won't come over to America because after the horrible sale rate for Gundam Crossfire for PS3, which it was a bad game. So I can understand why it got such shitty reviews and sales. But after the poor success of that, I doubt we're going to see any new Gundam titles coming this way. God help us if it's done by Capcom, because then nothing will be localized. Wow! I just got totally ramshot. Come on. Come on. Very carefully, skirt the outer edge. There we go. Wait for him. There we go. Bingo. I love the Dom. And the Red Dom. shitty accuracy, but oh well, doesn't really matter. Suppressive fire comes in handy. Alright, looks like we got a hard mission. Oh, Lord. Yeah, this is not going to be fun, but we'll try and do our best out of this. I might actually use Char Gelgoog out of this. You know what? Let's do that. Let's take it out for a spin. It's a hard mission. We can use a skilled mobile suit. Alright. Now, since this is a hard mission, we may see an appearance by the white base crew. Not entirely sure. Can't remember about this one. Some of the Zeon missions are a little off from what the Federation does. God, I love that tracking. Yeah, the Char custom Gelgoog handles almost exactly like standard Gelgoog, except it does a shit ton more damage to everything. Not to mention,